question for ladies. What is the most romantic thing a man can do for a woman, and what's the most romantic thing a woman can do for a man?
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
That's a good question.
I think the most romantic thing a woman can do for a man is acts of service. Make sure the man is pleased, make sure the man have everything he needs. You listen to him, you support him emotionally.
Okay.
And then
For the woman? Or sorry, for the man.
I like when my man makes me feel safe, when he provides for me, when he makes sure I have a house, I have food, and I have a safe environment.
That's good. For you?
The most romantic thing a man can do.
Yeah. Or you could say something maybe your boyfriend did for you since you're in a relationship.
If it did any.
I'm sure he did if they're in a relationship still.
Maybe not.
I mean, I don't know. He's just all the same things. I mean, he's provides for me. He gives me money. It's funny because I actually call him my sugar daddy jokingly, but like to girls I'm around, because how old am I? 19-year-olds don't have other, man who actually who's 21 who actually like gives money and doesn't,
So he provides for you. So that's the most romantic thing for you. And then what do you do? What's the most romantic thing
He gives
you've
sugar,
done, you do
alright.
for him?
That's rude. Anyways,
Dang, fresh.
I can't help it. Sorry.
Also, to add back to earlier, what's one thing before the show that I knew was gonna happen? I knew everybody was gonna call me a whale. I knew they were gonna make fun of me for being fat. Like I already knew that was gonna happen. But anyways,
All right, cool.
So yeah, what's the most romantic thing you've done for your guy? So he
I
provides for you,
cook
which
and
is cool.
clean and
All right.
do everything else.
Acts
in the
of
house,
service.
so,
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What about
Kind
you?
of the same thing that they said.
Nah, we need something new.
Come on.
I think
New
it's gonna
York.
be
We need something new. New York.
Come on, ping pong.
Romantic. Think of a novella.
Romantic.
Bachata,
A
merengue.
date, a trip
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. On
A
whose end?
trip.
On whose end? The man or woman?
on the man.
So the man take you on a trip.
Both. Half and half.
Wait, your dude don't take you on dates?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Where? To the
They're
hood?
both 18.
Yeah.
The Bronx? BX?
All right, dates. And then what's the most romantic thing a woman can do?
Yeah, cook and clean and provide.
Do you do that?
Cardi B.
Do I do that? No, not right now. I'm in a talking stage.
Okay. All right. I guess he's not dating you because y'all are in a talking stage. All right. He's not taking you on dates. What about you? What's the most romantic thing a woman can do in a relationship and a man?
I think quality time.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
think people realize
on whose
how
part?
For who?
on both sides. Time is very precious.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just think if someone takes time out their day to think and spend time with me, then that's something. Because you could be doing anything else in the world, but you want to spend time with me.
That's
Facts.
powerful.
Facts.
That's powerful.
Okay. Well, give us one sex specific for the two genders. So it's
In Pacific, I would say like for a man, I would still say quality time, even if it's just sitting down and watching a show that
Okay.
we don't really care for. But as
Alright.
a woman, I would say like the nurturing aspect and paying attention to what your man needs. It's not even just like because a lot of men don't buy things that they actually need for themselves and taking care of themselves, but noticing that and then being just having
Consideration.
it there, I
Alright.
think they really appreciate that.
Powerful.
What about you? The
Okay,
married one.
so I'd say the most romantic thing, I'll just use my own marriage, for instance. Obviously, for a woman being able to cook and clean, but I'll give some more specific examples like what I do. I wake my husband up with a massage and coffee every single morning, and every single night I'm scratching his scalp and like giving him a back massage until he falls asleep. It's important that he falls asleep first. And I would say something that's romantic that he does for me. Well, since I do all of the cooking, it's nice when he takes me out for dinner because it's like a little break and it's just special. And then also, even just while we're here in Miami, he's kind of like my little bodyguard, like making sure if there's any men walking by, he just like puts his arm around me and just making sure that I'm protected. That's what it's really romantic. And that's something that a woman could never do for a man.
W. Wow.
Fantastic.
Love
wow.
it.
Okay. I like it.
You are blessed.
What about you?
Thank you.
Holy.
I want to say like
Just say that you don't know.
no on both sides, like just being able to talk about like your deepest thoughts
Okay.
is very important. That's how you get to know someone. I think that's the most romanticest thing you can do.
Okay. Now
Uh,
give us sex
for a
specific
man,
ones. Yeah.
First, like, well, sex specific.
Well,
So,
gender specific.
but let me tell you, like, it's very important that a man makes a woman come first. If that happens,
Okay.
Literature? You mean literally or figuratively?
C-U-M or
literally
C-O-M-E?
CUM,
Okay.
because
Okay.
that alleviates a lot of problems. Like I said, sex is very important to women. It may be in different importance to men and women, but it's very important to women, for me
Okay.
at least, or speaking from what I know. That can alleviate a lot of issues,
All right.
attitudes, and all that. So if you're caring in the bedroom, then that just makes the woman want to do so much more for you.
All right. And then what makes a woman, I guess, romantic for her man? What's the
Like
romantic thing she does?
basically letting him be vulnerable. Some men are not able to do that because they haven't found someone they can be vulnerable with, but that's very important because men have feelings.
All right. I'll ask you a
So you
question.
want a crybaby?
Who do you think?
Not a crybaby, but I want someone who's genuine and able to break down to me.
Okay. Let me ask you this: for a relationship to last in long term, who do you think, whose sexual satisfaction you think is more important?
The woman.
You think the woman's?
Yeah, I do.
Would you say women get into relationships with men for sex first?
No.
So how is it the most important thing?
Okay.
Because on the flip side, why do men deal with women? Sex first.
Yeah, sure. I guess I don't know. I can't really speak for men. I can only speak for me as a woman. But I know
What is
that.
the number one reason why men talk to and court women?
Well, yeah, for sex.
Fantastic.
Sex.
Now, what is the number one reason why women deal with men?
So
It's not sex.
yeah, okay, yeah. But this is what I'm saying.
See how the logic is kind of.
No, hear me out.
All right, sure. Go ahead.
So, as a man, you want to be catered to, like point blank. Period. A woman needs to have her satisfactions filled so she can literally give her all to a man. If the man is not able to fulfill those because of whatever reasons, it could be selfish reasons. I don't know. It won't work. Like, that's my opinion.
For a
Who
man,
has-
right?
Who has more requirements?
Sexual
No.
requirements.
Who has more requirements of the other partner? Do women have more requirements of men, or do men have more requirements of women?
Women have more requirements for men.
Fair enough.
That being said,
So,
if
hold
he
on.
can meet those requirements,
Yeah.
the woman should be able to do the cook, clean, whatever, all that housewife stuff, and be emotional catering to him. But as long as he's fulfilling, the basics
So you're
and the
telling me-
sexual part,
So let me get
ev-
this straight. So he has to fulfill all those requirements and make you come. When for him, all he needs is really to come and you just not be annoying. Is that a fair deal, or is that a fair trade for the man, realistically speaking?
okay. But you're contradicting yourself in a way,
How so?
because what is the woman supposed to bring to the table then? The catering stuff, right?
Her main agency is her sexual agency.
No.
Oh, really?
That's important for women, I said. For men can get sex anywhere, right? We're talking about that the whole time.
Not really.
And they will cheat if they want to.
Well, actually, it's not that simple. Because remember, you're kind of going here in circles. You're not really addressing the main point here. You're saying that a woman's sexual satisfaction is extremely important to a relationship.
It
which
is.
you can make that argument. But what I'm saying is that, and then I asked you, whose sexual satisfaction is more important for the relationship to last? And then you said the woman's. I
Think about
respectfully
it.
disagree.
Isn't it? You literally just sat here and said if a woman cheats, the man needs to leave her automatically.
Yes.
So why would a woman cheat on a man?
For a
Because